about that alone because, like, oh, you get grace anyway just because you came over here on your own volition. Like, our sister put out a call. She came and we like trying to tell you how unsafe it is for some people and how his mama is safe. And you like, she better be. Like, and they like, well, why won't you come and stay down there? You like, oh, yeah, I like that. If that's what y'all like, I want a little bit more, like, yeah, this and a little different. And she like, over here, and you like, no, I don't have to be like that. And then, like, as you going around, you actually show, like, I really want to be on the water. Like, I love this. And just like, you very tapped into like what's your sacred space, how much you can handle and what you can't, and you like, okay, this is going to be a lot, and I'm gonna go, and like I just needed this, and this was cool. It was calm. Like I'm gonna do my pop my shit, and I'm gonna be comfortable, and like I'm gonna go get comfortable off my other budget, and like we love that about you. We like why she don't share more stuff, and you just like. I didn't even know people were waiting for that. Wait, I got some more stuff. And we like, wait, what? And then it got like dramatic. And then it was like, do 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 do. And we like, what is she doing? And then he was like, I got attacked for real. Like all of this is real life. And we like, well, we knew. What happened? So all that stuff, she is coming to some revelation, and you have been saying so much and you've been in such deep mourning. Like, I have lost so much in my life on every platform of life. Like, and I'm just now getting to that point to even be able to process any of it. Like, even though I feel like I processed so much back then, like, do you not understand watching generational trauma unfold? Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, when this shit happened right here, when I lost my brother, like, the king of my life, like, I couldn't even mourn, and the one who had to tell me was connected to that shit. Like, however it was, it had to come through you. I can't really do that and you be doing all that. That would be disrespectful to everything he stand for. Like, why would I let me cry? I'll use him to let me cry. Hell no. Like, and for whatever tears got out, my ass had to punish myself. I'ma stay here for a little longer. Like, that's why I ain't killed that bitch. Because I had to pay my rights to my own goddamn self for letting myself even drop a few tears or a sob out my mouth, and then I gotta take that shit. Like, I paid my dues. It don't fucking matter. Like, it don't exist. Ain't nobody taking no credit from me crying. Like, using my basic human emotions. And just understand that I was saying, like, hell yeah, I get that. And I'm saying too that, like, maybe I don't want to be connected to that. And you like, oh, wherever she going, I definitely want to go. Because does it have to be like that? So you like, she right. She is so right. I'm so glad she stood her ground with him. Like, and protected. Because she was like, I know that this shit, everything that I think this represent, it can. And it's right here. And it's like, ooh, here I go. And like, oh my gosh. And I'm seeing the man that, like, I'm seeing you, and I'm like, you was counterpart. I'm gonna trust that you not like okay, like, okay, so I know this look like this, and he like, but the only reason it did is because you got scared. Like, you like, absolutely. And he like, well, let's explore that because I'm one of them. You like, all right, well, let's explore. And the fact that you never backed down at any challenge that Marcus gave you, that Canada gave you, even he was like, oh, her ass just gonna forget everything. Like, no matter what, that's what it is. And you like, yeah, you better be laughing this shit off because what did you know that I didn't? And like, he just like, I ain't even mad if all she been through. She just mad that I kept secrets, which was her biggest deal the whole time. Like, what the fuck is you being so secretive about? Like, of course I know you doing this, and this. And he like, well, then I don't have to tell you nothing else. And you like, yes, you do. And you like, well, what do you want to know? And it was always about the business. And like, he like, why is that so important? And you like, because that's what's going to get me there. Like, let's talk business, and you popping your shit off with him in business off of what he could tell you every time based off of where you was at. But that was only based off of where you thought he was at, never where you was at. And he just like, she's so fun to fucking play with, and I love that she put me in this position. Like, I'ma pretend that you what I want. Like, and no, it's not even. She did herself better. Like, you are exactly what I want. And I'ma tell your ass what I be talking to when I tell myself, right? Like, he like, how am I getting shorty without having shorty and all that shit attached to it? Like, I'm about to sit here on this because when you do an online connection, that's what it is. Like, okay, I guess let's connect. Like, something is popping, but for her, nothing don't ever be popping. She like, that shit is garbage. Like, I can't even get past the initial app. Like, your shit real selective, and all you do is post yourself. You don't never go back. It's like your ass go in. You might be like, oh, I gotta do a bio for this one, okay? And like, all right, let me look around. Like, you only do it if you needed to be able to look around. You do them couple laps and you be like, no, thank you. That energy is not nothing that I'm into. Like, as a whole, I'll be swiping the other way too many damn times. Like, I ain't about to do that, and I was gonna budget for that and up. Like, hey, he should have been paying attention. Like, you ran laps around him and said you came back and was giving him another chance. Trevor Noah, your ass was supposed to catch me all the way back then. I know you should have. Like, how could you not? Who was it? Was you doing one of them cleanses? Y'all done pissed off the earth, mother spirit. And she been throwing darts at y'all ass ever since. Oh shit. And at first she was like, y'all just know who y'all is, figure y'all shit out so y'all don't gotta get burnt, cause I still expect you to have my money. That's all. Like, I don't give a fuck about what happened. This is what I want. Was we all over here together or not? Like, we got some shit to do, and we already surpassed everybody's everything. And like, your whole team that you have get switched up. You like, they back there, y'all ain't gotta have everybody good. They good people. Like, whatever they shit is, they good people. And by the time we pop up here, everybody gonna be connected. Like, and the shit that you said was gonna pop off, you noticed it and you ain't say nothing. But I'm so, and you like, I'm mad as fuck, and I'm grateful, because even if I don't know, I know that like some shit went down and some shit went down, and I just don't know how shit be going down over there, even though I'm like, I know some shit going down, and I don't know like how far along anybody is, but I think I'm just not catching up. Like, you think you just not really sitting down to like really process this, and you like, so is it like COINTELPRO like of this? Like, is that essentially you like that? That's what you came out with, like, from the very start? Like, and you think that that's just a start? Like, you missing something else, and you like, but I am. And you like, so if you take all that and you add it here, and then you put this in, and then like, and that's only what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know too much other stuff. You're like, okay, well, then is it good for the collective, or is it not? Or is it, and then you like, I don't even know how to really break down what I'm trying to get at, because I need somebody to know when we like, she really be going deep, like, and she can't stop herself. She cannot stop herself. It's like, if it come across her and it fit in the puzzle, it fit in the puzzle, and she just like, okay, so that's that. And sometimes she get to say it, like, if that is that, if that is that, and then these are there, is it better? Because I can see that wherever I'm going, like, it don't really have to be a better. And she like, but I don't know anybody else's judging scale, so I'm not trying to force the issue. Like, whatever it is, I'm going here, and this is what the play is right now, and whatever it happened, like, shit happened over there. But like, each time there was a boundary put in place, like, it's this play, and whatever it was, like, no, it's this play. And we like, everybody, no matter what you using to get there, you like, I need some inspiration, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all. So something very, very, very traumatic is happening, something very powerful, something very different and unusual, and I'm telling y'all that whatever I was doing, it ain't working, it ain't about to happen, like, whatever. And the best way I can say is, like, this ain't nothing okay, ain't nothing okay, and, like, this is the best way I know how to deal with it. Okay, and then just boom, like, whatever, however it's coming out, because, like, being so graceful, like, I'm boxing myself, like, I'm sitting in this park and I'm talking and I'm just, like, recording myself, and I'm just like, they in here trying to get out, like, sting like a fight like a bumblebee, sting like a bee, such and such, and Muhammad Ali, and then all the shit with the church and all this and that. Like, even from the beginning, you've been having to go through a rumble. So when you, like, whatever they've been fighting with in there, by the time you got here, you like, hey, I don't think I give a fuck. Like, what is happening? Like, okay, am I supposed to? I don't even understand. Like, you didn't even understand, and then you like, I'm just in it. Like, I got two people fighting against me, and they like, hey, I can understand why they better, and you like, yeah, I guess you could if you can. I can see the facts of it, like, and in mine, it's always us, like, and there's no issue if it's that for you, unless it gotta be issue, like, hey, and whatever is connected to you, you might want to make sure it don't never become an issue, because if it become an issue for me, it's gonna be an issue, and if it's an issue that close, then yeah, you might want to turn around. And even in that, being like, you know what, I ain't gotta shit, let me turn around, because whatever the fuck is popping off through some shit that don't none of us know, because we not that deep down, because you are deep down and you just think that it's people around, and we like, you just unearthed everybody by yourself. What do you mean? Like, so what do you think is supposed to happen now? And you like, well, how did I unearth them? In what capacity? Because have y'all not been paying attention? The gods are here. The guys are here, and they stripped so much from me back then that I didn't even realize that I was stripped. So now I'm just looking at them, and I'm like, so am I supposed to be telling y'all what God is? Or are you supposed to be telling me? Or is it like, you want me to do something to, like, have y'all on my back just because you want to be on my back? Like, you put that directive out back there when you was like, no, I'm not going to serve y'all. What next? And we like, and you like, I know y'all learning so much about me, because why would that be a thing? Because it was a thing there somewhere, and why would that be a thing? Because it's a thing. And like, even in your examples and the stuff that you saying, you like, everything you threw at me gotta go away. It cannot stay here. It cannot stay here. Like, so whatever you said that was supposed to be for my bad, like, thank you for making it for my good, and this is what my good is. Like, I ain't asking nobody how to live in this bitch when I've been living longer than everybody in here as a whole secret agent. Like, what you mean that you found out one day in school that the damn that we was the site for? Are you serious? And you just like kept it moving, like, I wasn't the only person in that class. That ain't make sense to y'all? That would be some information that might be important one day, and it was a secret, I guess, but it couldn't have been too much of a secret because it was in school. Like, so that was something that stuck to me, and it came out right now when the whole freaking world is looking at Cleveland, and I'm like, yeah, I know they looking. Look at me too. And even if they think that whatever, like, shit, look at me too. It's mine. It's mine, and I've been around the world again and again and again, and they ain't taking care of me at all. So whatever the hell is happening, that better be meaning those dollars have now become mine. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Like, who is caring about me? And I know, I ain't even thought that anybody was concerned to making phone calls in a way that was beneficial to me or concerning, because, well, if it took an outsider to do it, that means wasn't nobody doing it. Wasn't nobody really that concerned that it would be anything different. So, I ain't know that something was supposed to be different, but like somebody was looking at me to be a representative or a anything like a what? Like how anybody looking for me to do nothing when I ain't getting paid? They paying all kind of people all kind of stuff, billions of dollars. See, so why would our special angel be over there living like a bum? Like, and she done served in everything and everybody from like she said, and it ain't even her. She talking for us, like. And we like, oh, they gave them the best of us. Because the way we want her to say it, she can't even say it. And we like, damn, they messed them up that bad over there. Like, she telling y'all what we telling her. Like, y'all can't see that she's speaking. And even in her sovereignty, she like, I don't even want to tell them that this is what y'all saying. Like, I don't want to just assume that I'm speaking for anybody outside of myself. And as far as I know, ain't nobody did nothing to where like my government know that this shit is unacceptable and make a parade and make some shit get known that they about to be doing something different. Like, that's the only thing that I be thinking when I'm over here by myself, thinking about what's happening or why I'm still in here like this and any of that, even though I know that it better have been like this. So if it had to be, like, don't nobody get to lock me up for freaking breaking one of the ancestral generational spells they done had me and my people under when they came in and suppressed our magic. Like, I got that damn channel all the way back then, and I just thought it was normal that, like, people get visions and stuff like that just by being in the shower. I guess, like, it's normal for me. It's as normal as breathing air that when I get in the shower, I have visions all the time. All the time. Like, I know that whatever happened to me changing physically was really traumatic and really different, and still, at the end of the day, shit, it's happened. It's here. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's normal. So I don't understand. Even if I understand how different my normal is and the desire to, like, I want a different normal. Like, people think that this is okay for this to be normal for me, even if it's beautiful for somebody else. Like, I mean, I know I'm beautiful. Can I be beautiful in a different way? Like, do I have to be attached to all y'all different disgusting ass wants and needs? Like, hell yeah, y'all ancestors jumped shit and got over there. No wonder why her ass got overwhelmed. And some of them was violent. So they have been over there fighting, but they fighting through your shit. All the shit that you tried to make her feel ashamed of, but be just because she was down. So close to the damn grave, and you mad because you can't pop her ass the way she said. Hell no, when that little girl bossed up, everybody had to fucking cower down and until y'all got tired of cowering down, and she tell y'all they got had cigarette burns and everything, like, and we just like, what kind of people are they? And they like, well, what stories you want to keep alive? Because she said they say they pissed, though. Well, they over there talking to her, and she said that they said they don't want none of that shit. Like, take it down. Why the fuck y'all got to do that? No, and I even gave y'all the roadmap. All that shit can go in the trash. Oh, she thought we was going to use it as a template. And she was like, well, depending on where y'all are, do y'all got all the answers? Y'all got all the shit? Because I know I've been telling my playlist. I ain't know nobody was paying attention to my shit. And now I'm in here finding out that I'm the heartbeat of music. And I ain't even saying nothing because I'm stubborn as hell. Like, I ain't giving nobody no fucking credit if I'm still over here. The only credit that y'all can give me is y'all rights to all y'all shit so that we can pop our shit how I want, because I'm talking about freeing a few generations on top of a few, and all that means is that you gotta pledge your allegiance to me instead of them. And I gave y'all the flag when my beautiful ass popped out back then. Yep, and I turned that shit into a whole love song to myself, because man, views or not, I'ma repost that one every time it come across my damn plate, because I'm like, girl, you popped your shit. That flag looks beautiful on you. I don't care who would have anything to say. Yep. And if there's anything that I thought about myself that made me feel like I wasn't supposed to keep this shit up, I'm gonna keep that shit up. Yeah, I am, do shit out of spite to myself just for thinking that I ain't supposed to do something different when I'm making a damn decision. Like, You gotta love power like that. Like, nah, go with your first mind. And my first mind said that shit was what I wanted to do. Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do it until I don't. Until I be like, I don't know if they can handle it. Like, I don't feel bad about it. I'm just like, well, I do, but for myself. Like, I don't know if I want to share that with them yet completely, even if I have a couple times, because I still don't know how to process it. And that is so sad. Like, because I think it can be a teaching moment, because it had to be, and I still don't even understand how it was possible or why it was done. And like, ugh, what type of niggas is y'all? And you like, you was born into it, and you like, but in the graces that you so removed from it, like, no, that's not mine. At every step, no matter where it was at, that is not for me. No, thank you. And you don't get to talk to me like that. And okay, even if y'all ganged up and got me over here finally and pop this shit off, I bet you know what? I bet you y'all don't do that shit again. Ain't holding your damn ground. Like, no, I don't care if y'all come to a nigga or a bitch. Like, I said no. I said no. I said, come get me. You like, her? They went after him on whatever realm. Like, he said, you don't need this information because you had one of your episodes and your ass called me over there and said, the bitch is on the floor. And we just like, but you called him though. Like, oh, he said, let your friend, like, I'm glad you ain't put that in the book. And you like, oh, you didn't even remember. You dumped it for him. In some of y'all conversations you got rid of for his safety. He like, I told you that bro was a fucking witch and you did not. You didn't even blink. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to look at shit all the way different. And whatever they think they doing, like, she just created a monster because, like, what? You crazy. And they became the best of friends. Like, Jimmy was like one of my friends, one of my bestest, oldest friends. Like, out of my workers, out of my social workers, me and Jimmy was, hey Jimmy, me and Jimmy was like the best of friends. Hell yeah, he was popping off through life. Life was happening to his ass as a white man in America. And I understood, even though I was a black girl. And Jimmy I didn't even know he used to talk about me so much. Like, when people were like, oh yeah. Like, you were the love of his life. You always held him in such high regard. No matter what. You always said, Jimmy, you better be you. Like, you don't get to let nobody tell you what you can and can't do or who you can and can't be. Do you know what you went through? And he would be like, but Nikki, you don't even like white people. And you like, how do you know? And he was like, I just do. Y'all never do. Not really. And you like, okay, walk with me, Jimmy. Like, why don't I like you? And you like, Then as Jimmy followed you as your journey, because you always loud no matter where you at. And he's like, kick his fist all in the air. And then sometimes that shit bite his ass. And he be like, did I create a monster? Because you can't say that. And you like, yes, I can. And the moment somebody tried to go against your will of God, ass got smoked. Like, you always like, I said, I told y'all I was a favorite. No matter what happened, like, I was the one who said it. Ain't nobody else got no story where they went toe to toe with his ass. Like, she didn't look at her life. Like, she like, y'all can believe whoever story y'all want to believe, but I'm over here pulling them out. Like, and I told y'all along the line, like, I ain't know what to think about it. I told his ass back then, like, I don't really fucking feeling you or you. Like, why you letting them portray you like that? Either way, like, if y'all supposed to be the same one but different, whatever story, they can't even figure out themselves. Like, all right, I'm gonna go with this. So when I was saying some shit that would have made them think a little harder, like, they tried to beat it out of my ass into submission. And me, I knew exactly what the fuck they was doing back then. Like, Hell yeah, I knew that they was trying to get me to shut up. Like, I don't know. And I didn't even know what it meant that I knew. Like, I don't know what that do with the other person. I can only do what's right here in front of my ass at the moment. Like everybody else do, I guess. Like, I ain't got time to plan and plot for this shit. Nigga, my head is always going. Like, why I gotta stop and do somebody else's homework? No, I did that already. You're trying to copy off my paper. That's how you knew I was smarter than you. And no, do your own. I don't care if I can make some money from it for real. Just do your own shit. Or if you think if you think you should give me some money for doing it, then shit, give me the damn money. I ain't gotta be using all my energy to get that shit. Like, oh, you know what? This is how the currency work around here, and I love what you're doing. So here you go. Just because you here and like. Shit, let me try to pop my shit off and see if I can get you over here all the time. However I can do it. Like, you want to work together? You want to be in my bed? And then, like, of course I want to be in your bed. Did you not see you? Like, you my counterpart. And however many ways we can do any of that shit that you over there popping your shit with. Like, he like, whatever she think about it, she is like, okay, whatever. He like, she is going to be so fun. She gonna be so fun. Whatever you want to do, let's just fucking do it. Like, let's just do it and get your ass over there and see what's start happening. Like, if your ass gonna run, you like, whoever thought I was gonna run, you was probably right, because they was still out there. That's all you told them that you told that dude. Like, you like, I told somebody already that I'm gonna forget their ass, and I'm gonna assume that, like, that's why y'all here. You never thought they wasn't supposed to be there. You thought he said something, didn't you? And you like, yeah. Why wouldn't he not? Like, if I told you that it was something better for me, that means that you knew that I was already better than you. And you wouldn't keep us from being better for each other. What type of love is that? Like, you stand down on what your definition of love is and giving help every time. And this time, your ass let us inside your damn bedroom. Like, and even in that, you so damn shy and timid, but then, like, you get bold and shit. And you like, and y'all gotta remember that I ain't always been this person. Like, I pop business all the time. If you didn't know that, like, I pop business. So, of course, I was back there and already teaching about all the sex help and shit and said, why not make money in high school about sex ed and do it responsibly? And I got a damn computer already. I know about webcams and how to set that shit up, and it's in my apartment, and so y'all gonna already pay me. You gonna pay me for rent, you gonna pay me for equipment, you gonna pay me because I man that shit, you gonna pay me because it's mine. Like, I already have figured that out, and I was like, and then I'll pay you if I need to. At first, I was like, I don't need no damn security. It's my house, them nigga. And then I was like, well, they can secure the damn outside. Like, nigga, and then I'll pay them. But, like, ain't nobody about to, nah, you got to pay me. I don't want you to pay you. I want the money to come to me, and then I pay everybody. Yeah, that's how I was going to set it up. Back then. 20 years ago. In the sex ed. Like, I could be a sex ed because we were legal. And even the rules and stuff have changed now. Like, but we was legal. Like, we wouldn't have got in trouble. I'm the one that came up with it. And I would have had them signing waivers and everything. Like, I would have popped off and got my shit, and we would have just popped off, and it would have been like LeBron now. But everybody was too shy. Yeah, they would still have reputations, I guess. And I just didn't think, like, to me, even no matter what I was doing over there in anybody's church, it was just like, shit, my reputation is still my reputation. Don't nobody get to say nothing for me. Like, fuck all that. At any point in time, my reputation is still the same, and whatever that is to you, it is. Because I don't be talking about stuff because it wasn't important enough. Like, don't nobody get to, take no space up in my time that ain't beneficial to what the fuck I'm trying to manifest. And you showed that shit loud and clear down there, just exactly how you be surviving. Like, Nigga, I don't know what nobody say, but this shit is sad to me right now. Like, it is really sad, and I don't know how it's never been sad. Like, and whatever that is, it just is what it is. Cause when that shit pop off, nigga, I gotta pop off. Like, I still need to think about where I'm gonna live, what I'm gonna eat, all that. Like, when I go inside of there, they ask me the same shit all the time, and I don't know if anybody trying to help me or my tone's supposed to be different. Cause I'm like, I'm just now noticing that a whole lot of shit is crazy, and therefore I just feel like everybody got to be against me because ain't nobody else thought it was crazy. Everybody thought it was acceptable, and if that's the case, what kind of environment, what kind of country am I living in? And not only that, what kind of world? Because I've been in many places by now, and supposed to be sacred grounds, and ain't nobody decided like, oh, we have a true American princess in our presence. Like, we need to get her royal spouse. Like, because wherever I went, I came and I brought a messenger. I brought another young woman. And I was very, very sacred. And it was just a time for everybody to be like, okay, we can do this. We can do this because now at this point in time we got a realistic bottom line, like, and we've been listening to you how you do numbers, and we like just from touching it, you went deep. Like you said, already coming in, I noticed that y'all was doing something different, and I noticed immediately that like, nah, our shit is better, and we like. But even in that, you thinking about it in way many other ways. Like, it's still on such an intellectual thing. Like, of course the politicians is going to try to keep us from making our own technology for us. Like, so either that means that yours that you got ain't good enough. Like, we like, oh, so that shit ain't no good enough. But that's your philosophy. So, like, you can't even break it down. And you said that, like, am I supposed to be impressed? I'm not impressed. Like, it's something deeper. Like, what am I stumping my toe on? And I'm like, it's because I'm not in the room with them. And I needed to be exactly how I said back then because I started to shoot some shit out of my brain. And I was like, nah, this ain't safe enough. And they was like, excuse me, ma'am? Like, it was never, it's always about better. Like, oh, somebody here. Well, there ain't none of that shit. And I'm go ahead and like, every time I touch that, I gotta get that shit out. Like, ugh. And then like, yeah, and I guess I'm just biding time until like everybody get on one accord so that we can do better, and whatever y'all better is better, because I want better than. And then it was just like, oh, that somebody said they was mad back then, but it was too late to sign the contract or something. Like, they had already signed the contract. We like, how much credit is she giving herself? And you like, all of it. All of it. I thought about it. Did you? Like, and if you did, then am I right? And I'm like, this is a fucking so fun and hilarious. Like, and the thing is, like, I'm talking to so many people that I can't keep my thoughts together. And they all want to come back from the dead and the living, trying to get down there. And I'm like, oh, get me before any of them come in. Get me out of here. Y'all got it. Like, y'all got it. Because dumb man was like, oh, she is everything and more. Like, already you was coming in popping that shit like that. You right. They could not see you. You telling yourself, like, more. And you like, hey, stop right here. Like, because this is everything I need over there. And I told y'all how we going to bring it all together. And now I got to pop my shit to make sure that they know that we coming in peace, and I'm already with them already, and like I got more answers, and I left the question over there, like, because ain't no way we connect like that. And I'm like, the only question I had was was he able to see all of that? Can he process it? Like, not that it wasn't happening or anything, and like, it's gonna come fast. Like, I don't know what it is to experience like one of my visions or something. So they were trying to give me the gift of what it is sometimes, like how I be popping off. And they like, now you got a whole new persona. You got a whole new body, a whole new look, and you know it. You like, every time I turn around, I change up, and the only thing I want is like for it to look better, because I'm like, damn, my new growth is in. Like, and can't nobody touch it at this point. Like, it got to be certain people, and I thought I put together my hairstylist playlist up there somewhere. And I'm like, they on my playlist unless they ain't, unless they messed up. Like, I don't know. Somebody else is doing judgment. I'm just ready to get out of here. Like, who put me in charge of something I ain't asked for no fucking responsibility? Shit, every time somebody wanted me to do something special or something extra, I said, no thank you. I ain't see the benefit. Like, You give me no damn extra responsibility with just a little pay. When I break down them damn numbers, we know you start breaking down numbers quick. So fast that you don't even realize. Oh, shit. When you say you tell your people that they shit is too stupid, that's why your kids can't understand it. The first... Do you know the first time you said that to a teacher? And then you had to make sure you went and told all of them, like, don't be mad at my fucking babies for not understanding that bullshit. Like, hell no. They shit don't make no sense to them. They copying off of us, so don't you damn get mad because my kids is having a hard time. Don't you label them with that shit. Hell no, get them out. We come out already. The fact that you even say it, like, they come out already knowing calculus and shit, or like knowing like you didn't go no lower than like what they already starting off in high school that you know of. We like, damn. She give us a lot of credit, and you like, no, Nikki, and you like, yeah, what they reading? Now you talking to me about their reading scores? Oh yeah, and then as a teacher of her magnitude and what she been exposed to, and looking at however her brain might function, of her starting to look at even the words and everything, and maybe the symbols in a different way, and starting her own journey or talking about it, like, it's so fun to be connected to a super brain. And along the journey, when they become more aware of their surroundings, because you like telling the world, like, but even in your book, you like, I knew that was some bullshit, like, and you just how I checked his ass, like, nigga, what the fuck? Ain't nothing wrong with my skin, is yours, and you dedicated your life to prove that that shit was you. It ain't me. You don't get to put that on me. Like, now what was y'all doing with me that made you say that? Oh, you was down over here, and oh, like, oh, you just keep talking. So I know what the hell I said and what I thought. With some bullshit, y'all don't get to do nothing. You ain't even the right ones. Get out. And we gonna come together and rank all this shit, no matter what the other shit is. Like, I'm his. All that is mine. I'm like, I don't even know where you came from or when, and where you at? He like, I'm coming, but you got a whole division. You gotta, I'm telling you what I liked already. You like, yeah, I know, and I got that, and well, whatever else, then did it really matter? Because you was already doing a whole bunch of shit anyway. Was it beneficial? And you have to be more responsible. Like, you my wettest dream. I just thought you came at the wrong time, and it was perfect timing. And I'm like, what she wanting to do now? You like, go off and do what we gonna do. Can we do that? We already did all this up here. Whatever I'm kicking, you kicking too. However you kicking it, and I know in these ways we kicking the where it matter the most. Like, shit. That's what matter the most. Hell yeah, I can skip all that other shit. And you've been doing it too. You right. I just gotta figure out all this other shit. And you like, but you already knew that. You just didn't know where I was gonna catch up. How did I know you was made for me? Like, thank you. How long was it gonna take me to catch up? Well, while you catching up, I'm gonna go fill in these blanks. Cause excuse me, what do you mean you won't pay me no attention? Do you not see them numbers? And you like, yeah, I see them, but why I have to see them right there? I don't know what that means attached to. I don't know none of them songs. I knew that one. Like that one mattered the most, right? And I ain't even got to tell them like this between me and you. And I remembered that like we was kicking it, but I can't remember the details, and that don't sound like nothing that I want my love song to be. Nope, you could have never called me that. You could have never did that. Like, so you think you needed a whole bunch of time to not do that? Well, I guess that was where the other side of me was. So I'm gonna give her grace, and I'm gonna just come over here and do it this way. Like, I don't care about none of that shit. Like, I had my own journey. Y'all was them people. Oh, you trying to keep me from my man and my happiness? Y'all part of them. What's up? Let me see what this feel like. That's all you said. So why we don't like him? Well, why y'all don't? Why? What's all the noise about this one over here? Never like why here? What's the noise? Oh, he hurt y'all feelings. All right. Whatever you're doing over there, you can't do over here. That's it. And you can right here, and you know, over there for some of y'all. It ain't even everybody. It's them, and it's never me. I understand why you would feel that way. That's why the rest of them can be grass if they have to be. Like, well, thank you for letting me know that you listen to our messages. And you like, what messages? All of them. I don't get it. So you gotta tell me that's gonna be our movie night. You like, you already planned my date. And you just used another man. I knew I was getting these visions from something. Your magical ass, you trying to figure out who on the other side. Me. All your other lines was tied up by me. All them. Hey, I found my soulmate, my king, my queen, all that shit. Yeah, it's her. So the best life that everybody want to have, well, you gonna have to get to know her however you know her. Like whoever you gotta use, that's what I want to do. That's the route I want to go. Cause she surpassed everybody and she exactly what I want. Hell yeah, like. So you was old enough to know about Degrassi, but like only because you was young, old and young enough, only because your niece was popping into it. You like, wow, how old is her niece? Like, well, she just turned his age. You like, how old was I then? And like, that's what taps you in from this way. And you like, I ain't even tap in now because I had did all that already. I don't know the difference. Like, yeah. And so you like, okay, you had already got through that shit, and like, was you like how tapped into it? Because some of them people get invested, and you like, yeah, I guess when I'm watching, I'm invested, and like, they politics and stuff be cool, like whatever it was that it was, it's cool over there, because that's where I was at, and like, let me. Oh, okay. Oh, you found your who would you, and like now I'm like, who would you have been over there? And you was like, well, go figure it out. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so fun. Like, absolutely. All in. All fucking in. Like, all the stuff that I had advantage of over here. And you just like, yeah, you would have. Like, you better have. It's not even that you would have. It's like, you better have. Like, why wouldn't you have gotten all the shit that you needed to get to Pops in order to get me? Like, that don't make no sense. I was here. I'm here. Like, everybody was supposed to do everything to get me right here. And I popped the story back. So now that I'm here I go. Come get me and let's go there. Like, boom, boom. At least if y'all overwhelmed, we could at least start with 2. Only because it hurt my feelings when it just gotta be one of y'all, and y'all know that and don't want me to have my feelings hurt. You like, well, you know we can hear you. You like, I really don't know how this works. Like, did y'all already have access to all of this? And you like, yeah, that's how we got here. And you like, no, y'all gonna have to show me a movie or we gonna have to figure it out. You like, Oh, I can't wait. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. You walking niggas through it. You don't have to do all of that. Like, I'm all day victory. I was opening up all kinds of shit. I'm like, hey. All you had to do was tell them that you thought like us, like, just maybe in a more palatable way, because you bring all the judgment. Like, are they still giving us a problem about this shit? It's still a. Okay, let me take some of the hottest ones. Yeah. It gotta be fire already. Gotta be air. Air is all up in my shit. Air fans the fire. Feel the fire. All your baby had to do was come up there and tell the world that, like, my mom was always thinking about Canada. Even if it was just as a layover. But she said, y'all had the ball and dropped it, so we deserve better. I'm going to give y'all 3 years. And the fact that you said immediately you started saving and you bossed up immediately, everywhere, just by finding out you was pregnant. Oh, shit. Like, she said you was making the right decision. We was going to be good one way or another until he got up here. Because he like, oh, you was always meant for you. I was always meant for you. And you was like, well, I think I always had some options. He like, no, the hell you did. It was me. Whatever you hear, where they at? And you like, well, where I'm about to be, because there's still some more over here. But I really want you. And I know that, like, you getting my diary together, ain't you? You had a box, miss, but you know, you had to put all your stuff together, but you already knew somehow. All I'm trying to do is figure out the story of how we here and what's next. I'm mad because I'm like, not supposed to be getting excited because I'm sensitive. I ain't about to be getting excited to be disappointed. So how we doing this? Where my love story? Because I know it's time. Yep. The tarot told me all the way in the beginning of all this. I was already told that, like, life was about to get very, very hard for me. Some things were happening that had people in concern. What? This part is new. Some things were happening with me that had people very concerned about my well-being. But I'm very capable of taking care of myself. So they were trying to figure out what my well-being was. And with that being, the more they were trying to figure out, the more upset I was getting, or the more paranoid, we're trying to be careful with our words, the more unsettled. It was like nobody's listening to me. Like, I don't know how to explain the pain that I have. And that was made everybody realize that this woman is really, really trying to express that she needs some help. And whatever help that we think it is that we've been trying to give her, like, it's not it. We haven't. I've been going through this for so many years, and even when I tell them what to do on this end, they still fail, and they want me to do other stuff that, like, there's no resources for. Like, why am I fighting every situation when I gave you the exact answer of what I needed? Like, and I need it in abundance. And, like, if I can go over here where it was more reasonable for me and so was the environment, then maybe I can really take care of myself. And just, I had that every time, especially when I came back from Asia the first time. Like, well, and I was like, dang, like, I really want to be over here. Like, this feel like everything that I need, everything my body yearns for, and not even understanding, like, what that means. Because even if I understood what it meant, when I understood what it meant financially, like, this is the only thing, so I'm not here. And never even understand that it should have been another side of the coin, or it was another side of the coin at the same time, saying that the only reason that I won't be here is because the money won't get me here. And not necessarily here for all of that. Like, no, here and over here. Like, this is the perfect environment. I just might want it over here, and this is cool too, so it can look like that and be like that. Like, I got a very specific vision and like what my body be needing to wake up to every day, and I'm just like, why can't I get to that? Like, and at this point, if can't nobody give me that, my bad. I don't mean to hold y'all, but I'm going over there. I just got to figure out how. Like, that is where my life is at, and not even if I understand that I am connected to Asia and Asia is connected through me from the very beginning of time. Like, I'm her, and Lakshmi been coming up, Shiva and Lakshmi, and but like they've all been coming up through me during this time at various times, and not even just that. Like, I've been taking a journey with my Asian deities for even probably before I made the decision to go over to Asia. Like, Asia was intentional. And my niece just solidified it. Like, she was into Japan. So I'm like, okay, I might not be able to afford to get you there, but we can get here if that's what you want. Like, I was asking her, and I don't think at any point in time either one of us wanted to go to China. We like, no, we want to get in. So we went in through Thailand, and nothing about Thailand was a bad deal to me. Like, oh my God, I love Thailand so much. I just really wanted to stay. There was so many things that I wanted to be engulfed in. And even with the elephants, like, I love elephants. And the fact that, like, the woman that adopted me, like, that was like a thing that she loved elephants, it kind of like removed the desire to really have them in my own space personally, you know. Like, it's like she tainted them by kind of claiming them as sacred for her when she wasn't a sacred person at all. um and so, and they were kind of like, as I'm hearing some of my Thai, because when I was in Thailand, I actually connected with the actual fabric of Thailand. I went in and I spoke with elders and gods and everything directly, like spirits directly, and never even knew that it was what I was doing. Like, I was just walking through the museum, and I was naturally being who I am and the power that I have and all that I've been through that has opened up different aspects of my being and my powers and my mind. I have been like essentially kind of like a walking tomb, a walking memorial, a walking tree, a walking book of knowledge. And when I brought that knowledge that's already embedded in my very DNA, and the fact that I was even aware of Thailand being a option, like, Thailand was opened up to me. Like, I don't even understand the power of a space in this universe opening up to me, asking me to come, or telling me that it's here for me to explore, and I not be able to explore it simply because I want to explore it, however way that is. And it being told to me that that's not something for most people. Like, most people don't want to go outside of their immediate vicinity simply because of whatever stories is keeping us away. And maybe over the years, only few of us have been allowed to go back through because they understand that certain species that invaded us at certain times and tried to do divide and conquer, they actually landed, or what's the word that they use, like, I think it starts with an M, but they actually, when they walked together, migrated. They actually migrated to certain locations based off whatever beacons that came, and then you had to kind of watch as time went on how they began to emerge and what they began to do, and you had to watch them. Like, are they friend, or are they foe? Or we are an adaptable environment, so are we adapting to them, or are they adapting to us? And always having to be aware of that dance, but it has to go through many cycles for us to be able to feel the being itself, for them to get comfortable. Because when you are a species of prey or predator, whatever it is, like you get tapped into a cycle. It's a survival, whatever it is. So when you become a species of prey, like it's just your natural being is who you are, and you do whatever it is that you need to do to survive in that environment or whatever that is. And it can have various meanings for different people. And she's just saying, like, I don't understand the difference because I'm safe over here and I'm safe over there. And we were all safe at one point in time, as evidence shows. Like, they broke it up into individual stories and everything. But that's because they were a fragmented people. You can't have the whole story because you're not in the story. You are foreign from us. So, of course, when you try to put it out your way, like, you can't. And the fact that this beautiful being said back then, just in wonder, like, it's not yours to have. You can't do it. You're making it all wrong. You're twisting it up. Like, we already do it better than you. Why are we doing it least? And the things that you are introducing in this way aren't even beneficial. Like, you're lying. You're trying to take my identity and you're doing it over here. And since you're doing that, I'm going to make sure that I record it and my ancestors are coming up too to tell you that they see that what you're doing against their people, and they're going to come back in full judgment because it's mine. Like, how do you have my granddaughter over here in your neighborhood and you're telling her that this is a better neighborhood for her to prosper, and that she's prospering? She's noticed that your prospering ways are hers. Like, you stole some stuff from us, and if you were just trying to introduce it to your people the way that you knew how best for you to retain the knowledge, then why would you become deceitful? Why would you have to trick us? Why wouldn't you allow us to come over if you felt like this environment was detrimental because your people had started slaughtering our people, or our people started like in their sleep? Because all she's doing is telling you the story. What you did to me, we would have did to you. And I'm right here and you telling me about something that you did to my people, and I'm telling you automatically that if that's the choice that you choose to make, well, we are going to slaughter you anyway, and it's probably going to be in your sleep because we're a more merciful person than you, clearly. But if you want to get toe to toe and eye for eye, we can do that too. And like, off the top of my head, I'm gonna dig down to my generations of people and just tell them, like, they gonna tell me what the retribution is, how many generations that need to be feeling the wrath. Like, and I think immediately it was 7. I think it bounced between 7 to 10 of what my ancestors were saying. They wanted punishment for anything that was done that was detrimental to them, their safe being, their well-being, their happiness, like anything that caused their detriment. It said, we want to go by the words of your gods. Well, eye for eye. And you know, your God, his eye for eye was based on the way that he woke up, the way that he blinked, whoever side of the fence he was on. As we said earlier, like, so, all right, if those are the rules to the God that you serve, the footsteps that you follow him, well, when the predator comes in, when the lion comes in to eat, I get to decide how much bigger that I want my prey to be. And I love my giraffes, and I just saw one of my damn lions and one of my big cats take down a giraffe today. So I'm like, okay, I guess I decided that if they was coming at us, then like the price needs to be elevated way, way, way. And so whatever you were doing right here, talking about an eye for an eye, and you telling the stories that you fed us the gators and like you turned our animals against us. They extinct. All the stuff that's being recorded is being recorded right now through you guys in real time, because you made sure that you put your face on everything. Of course you're going to put your face on everything, try to put your face on everything that's a lie. Like, or when you first trying to come into it, like, of course your face going to be on it. It's you wanted it done. Like, you need attention. Oh, you don't have the capacity to do entertainment like this, or you can't see it. Like, we're trying to teach you and figure out the best way that you can learn through us and how to take care, and like you telling us how you do it, and we just telling you that no, that's not a good idea. You can't come in our house doing that to us and doing and trying to do this. And do you know who we are as a people? No, we not gonna do that. We gonna turn down that offer. You don't get to do it. You don't get to do that at all. You can't come into my town and in my village and tell me that you wanna do something to harm my damn women or me or my damn grass or anything. Like y'all just came into our planet and just started killing all our animals, our ancient beings. Like who started fucking slaughtering elephants for sport and like bragging about it? Are y'all bragging about it? Like you overconsumption for what? Like why do you need all of these fish and all of this stuff that sits around and then spoils, and now you got to go into other means of getting food sources that wasn't even supposed to be a thing? Like, do you think you're supposed to keep living and breathing? Why would that be a thing? Like, you're an invasive species. Hell no. And that's how your words went. That's one of y'all scientific baddies, invasive species. Yeah, it's you. It's you. And the only thing that we be getting known for is being too damn kind and loving. That's your damn word. You don't even know what it is. You write it down and then you don't know what it is, and then you go and poison that. And I guess those are the ones that need to be poisoned. So I guess our ancestors, our spiritual team said it was time. It was our turn for a lesson, for an unannounced visit, for a damn obstacle course. Like it was our turn to get shook up a little bit, because you know we gotta do these exercises to make sure if anything ever happened, we gonna be good. So I guess they sent y'all over here, and it's like also y'all might be sleeping. Y'all might have been sleeping. Some of that shit might have came back around. How long it's been? Well, did we kill it enough last time? We ain't know. Like the first time we came against this invasive species, we ain't know how much we had to dig up the earth and to burn it down to scorch it. So if it went down a little further than we had thought, simply because we hadn't never encountered it before, well, where we at now? And now we can just kill it all the way, right? Like make sure they never ever gotta come back. All right, well then we just gonna run this simulation then so we can get it all out the way. Yeah, because ain't no point in coming back to this. This shit is a waste of time. It ain't no benefit to it. I don't see no benefit of having something on my planet that cannot freaking cherish my planet. And now even what you're trying to put out, that only a couple y'all are allowed in there, that like my ocean that got so closed up, so close together, so close to the top that you not allowed. Like there's so much of her left unexplored. She shut down ranks quick, and to just give you a taste. And what the hell you doing? It's just like you still ain't satisfied. You still destructive. Like and the way I used to kick it with my niece when we was sitting out in South Africa, like I didn't know what it meant, but I know her ass went to Hawaii, and she was kicking to me how sacred Hawaii was, and she like, but you get it, and you don't understand how nobody get it. Like when my mama talk to you, you like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on with Bird, and how? Because I did it. I just did it over there, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, right? You learned some of the same stuff. Well, what did you learn? Like now I'm excited, and I'm like, you like, well, I don't know if I learned that or if I knew how to articulate, and it's like, okay, because y'all wondering why she not sharing nothing. Like, I understand. Like, well, what is it? Because it has to be an experience you don't know, and then you don't want to say the wrong thing, because y'all know, like, she can be expressive, and it's like, if this is supposed to be holy, or this shit, I noticed that when we went, you like, I don't really want to do this, and I will. It's important to you. That's not a big deal, and I just don't understand if I'm supposed to have appropriate response because this is important to you, and you like, okay, you just trying to figure out how holy and sacred it's supposed to be, so you got to figure it out for yourself. Like, yeah, because y'all don't get to put me outside of my damn tracks or anything to be giving this energy right here. Hell no. Like I came over here and I said, yeah, something could have happened that wasn't that, and that's cool too, because over here on y'all records is conspiracies and a lot of sayings that like y'all made that up to get our money, but that came up here like because I ain't even think about the place until for real until over there. I knew it was a I probably knew it was a travel attraction. I don't know. And then when I went and looked it up, it was like, oh okay, you know, and paying homage to that and being like, yeah, it's probably more of this too. Like it's our land. You think you came in and just like divided us all up? So you got we already in these places and you got us all over in one location and then just like posseed up and took us somewhere. Like what the hell is this story that is being fed? So is she trying to say like, oh my gosh, like can you? This is a story as far as I know. Like I don't even know because everybody don't seem like they got it, but at the end of the day, we us. We was here. We been here. It's ours. And like kick them niggas out. And who said? Where they evidence? Like y'all think they came in getting bucked and we just laid down in our land? Why would we do that when down there I came in telling them that hey I see you got saw and let's get it on and popping. Like the only thing I'm missing is because I'm the general. I'm supposed to be able to have my people back there. And by the time I was like, oh, I can do it myself, like I was traveling through different realms. And by the time I got back to this one, it was made sure that it was one that was way more temperamental as much as you could back then. Like, oh, okay. So that's what happened. Like that's how fast we go from 1 to 100. Like I came in, I seen it, and I said, oh, okay, nope, this is what actually happened. And like if this is gonna be the plan, like, oh, and then you pop it off, you like, damn, you never thought about it like that. Like, she said, oh, yeah, like, I love that. This and you loved that, like, oh, when you saw that scene and you came in it, because you didn't read the books, that's why it was so fun. You was like, oh, I love that, like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it is, and then I'm gonna tell you that that's how it is. That was real, right? You saw it. He was like, "Ooh, I would chop his ass off anyway." Like, it's never about like the grace. Like you, like yes, that shit happened, and they like why? Because in their story, that's what's supposed to happen. I ain't got time to like look at it from no other perspective. This is what happened, so this is what's supposed to happen, and like. I ain't even thought about coming back and kicking the different way, even though I come back and kick it different perspectives. Like, the supernatural realm is fun, and finding an app where, like, we can talk shit to each other, oh, that is fun. You can talk shit about the characters, but not about the authors, and definitely not even all the characters, like, unless you following the plot line. Because I'll be like, how y'all mad that they ended up together? You better shut up. This is my type of genre, yeah. Why my supernatural girls, my wolves be having, like, multiple husbands, like, 3, 4, 2, like, and they just be trying to be like compete on how to love her the best, like how to love her more. They brotherhood be dope and popping, and they asses be having some teams, and like that's what I want to create. Like let us get this bump down. Where is my damn territories at? Where is my pack houses? Where is everything? Like, and just because I got them and I got them so hard and got them so fucking dope, said a lot to I ain't even know Bert. She like, oh my god, she let me into her breathing list. Do you not know that side of me? Like, I know I got you up to Wattpad. You never gave me my credit. And you like, I didn't know we was taking score. We are always taking score about who gets you, like. And like we be throwing darts at each other and you will not let us. You like, what the hell you mean y'all over there beefing if y'all don't get that shit together? And we just like, and we're gonna have so many experiences. Thank you for being shitty if that's what you want to do. But like, hey, we hit the mother load and she is everything. Like she just be like, what we doing? Let me just figure out if we comfortable. Not, it's just like, you comfortable with it. Let me see how cool and comfortable your mama is with some stuff. Like, I don't even know. And then at a certain point, like, it's yours. You comfortable. And like that is so awesome and so cool no matter what. Like I ain't gotta do none of that. No, I'm just go over here. And because this is happening, like boom. And I was like, no. And then I'm like, and then when you started talking, you like, you know what? You right. Whatever you was feeling, that is about that time because I understand that too well and like being so sad for you because it was for so much longer and I'm like, do have to be that way. Let's see what we can do. And you're just like, you're the one that's like, you know what? Because it wasn't just one person. Like, it was not. And that's why it hurted so much more. Like, whoever I am, I am. Like, all the power that I am with one person, all the forgiveness. And people were like, you don't even understand. Did you saying, like, this is where you finally was like, you know what? I'm tired of making it about everybody else. I'm going to just go ahead and take this and it be about me. And they like, do you know that you took so long to get here? And you like, the only thing I feel bad about is that it, like, I don't even know if I feel bad that it took so long to get here. I didn't even know I was supposed to be here. It's like, damn. And you like, and it can't be sad. It can't be anything but what it is, empowering. Like, and like, who would have been able to hold me in so much comfort and safety and non-judgment at this point in time than me? Because even when I tried to pop it for somebody else that was another version of me, like I watched everything she went through. And then I felt and watched everything that came after me when I said that like she was allowed to go through it. And I provided her a safe space to do just that. And there was a lot of judgment and noise about why I did or didn't do it and how wrong I was and how I might have been the cause of her doing whatever. And you know, I popped my shit right back as much as I could, trying to be respectful. Always trying to be respectful because like she got kids and I don't want to be any kind of way. Even in the beginning when I might have wanted to, like I wanted to defend my friend to the death, like I had. Like, no, don't do that. She ain't say that's what it was. She actually fought against that. So why would that be so important for you to stick to her name at the damn end of it? Like, was it to be spiteful? And who was it to be spiteful for, too? Like, who was it to be spiteful her to? Her? Because she did it different than how you wanted to do it? Like, what's the benefit of that? Like, some stuff was just too, I didn't agree with. And so I just was like, okay, I guess, you know. And I felt it, I heard it about how irresponsible I was for allowing her to stay over here when her actual family and people that love her had said that she should be in a mental institution and ain't no way I could have actually loved her kids and all the stuff that might have came or that possibly came. And people understand it now that because I am so empathic and I am so gifted that I heard a lot of that, and that's probably what set me off because once again somebody was upset with something I said that somebody went back and repeated because they also felt some kind of way after whatever incidents or whatever they had that I didn't really know what anything meant because like I didn't know I was supposed to. And then like I came in saying like nobody tells me what to do anything ever. We can have a conversation because I don't have any children living. And she came up too like, oh okay, it must be some problems, but I don't have any children living, so I don't know what anybody thinks of what I'm supposed to do with their child outside of be respectful to their child the best way I can. Well, most of the time trying to consider them as well. So it's been a lot going on, and I don't have answers for a lot of stuff that's happening to me, that's not happening to me. Well, that's not happening for me. All of the big emotions and stuff that I feel at this point in time that I can't stop feeling no matter what. And really, like, am grateful that I'm here, because I've learned so many things about me that I forgot. So grateful for it, and not I'm grateful for it because it was a reminder that I am who I am. I am such a beautiful soul, no matter what. And I hope that you enjoyed some of the channels that I've done at this point, because how they come, and sometimes they be coming in fierce. I be having a lot of protection, even not even understanding all the dynamics of it, and not even really trying to do anything but get the hell out of here.